Good evening, good evening. You're locked into Fantastic Friday here on News Talk 93 FM, and it's time to talk the Ting with Kim. But I'll be filling in for Kim, currently traveling right now. So you know she's not with us in the studio. So Mr. Fresh Concept is here for you, and he's gonna be taking you through the topic, right? That's me. I'm gonna be taking you through the topic. All right, so I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks to everybody that has been staying with the show throughout the day. Big up to all our guests that we had on the show so far. I want to say also big up to our winner, Cardi Shakespeare, winner of a movie pass for two to Carib 5 and $100 phone credit. People who do games and giveaways all the time. We also have a digital credit giveaway coming up, so you don't want to miss that one. All right. So right about now, we're going to jump into our discussion segment. As we mentioned earlier, we're going to be talking about effective workplace stress management. All right. So I want to say shout out to Bree and Kim. Not with us in studio right now, but yeah, they work together to put together the topic and the discussion and the program. So big up to them wherever they are, busy as a bee. All right, so right now we're going to be looking at effective workplace stress management. So I want those of you on the live, those of you on the WhatsApp line, join in this discussion, send in your, suggestions, your views, your topics, your questions, and, interact with us. Keep the conversation going. All right, so let's look at effective workplace stress management. Now, our body's reaction to stress, right? Experiencing daily stress at work can significantly impact your well-being over time. All right. Now, when stress becomes chronic, it may lead to burnout, a psychological syndrome characterized by several key symptoms. Individuals facing burnout often feel a profound sense of exhaustion, develop a cynical attitude to their work, and experience feelings of inefficacy or a lack of accomplishment. All right, so certain factors in the workplace can contribute to the development of burnout. All right, so here are they. According to Harvard Health Publishing, these stressors include an overwhelming workload, limited autonomy, inadequate compensation, insufficient camaraderie amongst your colleagues, and also perceived unfairness or disrespect in the workplace, and a disconnect between personal values and the organization's culture. Recognizing and addressing these factors is crucial in preventing burnout and fostering a healthier work environment. All right, so people, I'm going to go through a list of items here. These are going to be able to help you to ensure you are effectively managing your workplace stress. Because they say stress is good, but the problem is when it becomes too overbearing and you end up as we go, into a burnout. When it's chronic stress, it's going to lead to a burnout. So we start by looking at relaxation strategies. Now, these relaxation techniques might help mitigate the psychological effects of the fight or flight response. All right, people. So one effective method is progressive muscle relaxation, which reduces muscle tension related to anxiety. To practice, follow me, people. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed, starting from your legs, tense and then relax each major muscle group. Hold the tension for 10 seconds, then relax for 20 seconds while repeating the word relax. This technique, along with other relaxation strategies, can alleviate anxiety symptoms. Now, a little note. Nobody do this when you know, say, bossy, I walk around and all these things. You must say, wait, what kind of relaxation you depend right now? Well, during your break, or if it is that you are going through a stressful moment and you're able to take that 5 minutes away, you pause for a minute, and you go through this relaxation strategy. So as it says, sit comfortably with your eyes closed. Then starting from your legs, tense and relax each major muscle group. So the two of them, the calves, the thighs. Starting from your legs up. 10 seconds of tension, 20 seconds of relaxation. Then you keep on moving to the next group until you're all the way up at your neck, head, eyes. All right. Now, a second strategy you guys can try to help to, effectively manage your stress at work is problem solving. Now, problem solving is a proactive coping strategy that guides individuals in overcoming obstacles. The process includes defining the problem, brainstorming potential solutions, evaluating those solutions, creating an action plan, and implementing the chosen solution. Now, sometimes, really and truly, we're faced with some situations that can be simple, but because we are so stressed and caught up in whatever stress that we're in, we are not able to effectively solve the issue. So, what does that lead to? More stress, right? So, looking at this technique is very simple. You make a note of your problem solving strategy. Define the problem, brainstorm possible solutions, evaluate those solutions, create an action plan, and then implement that action plan. All right. So that is one of the ways you'll get through some of your problems when you encounter these stressful situations. All right. Just want to welcome everybody on the Instagram Live as well. Those of you joining via WhatsApp, you're listening via radio and you're communicating via WhatsApp. Big up to you. Those of you on Instagram, just go ahead and hit the follow button. Yeah, so you can go ahead and comment and share in the discussion. So we looked at we looked at relaxation strategies, and we looked at problem solving. So it's time for us to go into mindfulness. Now, mindfulness involves focusing on the present moment with curiosity and acceptance. Stress often intensifies when we dwell on the past or fret about the future. Practicing mindfulness can help break these negative patterns. You can develop mindfulness through formal methods like guided meditation, informal practices such as mindful walking, or by using mindfulness apps and classes. So therefore you have certain apps that can help you to, get through these moments. Mindfulness-based therapies have also been shown to effectively reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. So when we say mindfulness, if you realize what it says here, people, it's very much simply just focusing on the present moment with curiosity and acceptance. So it's basically getting out the fears. Some people hold on to the past. Mindfulness tells you to let go of the past. Some people fret about the future. Mindfulness teaches you not to fret, but to accept that, there's a level of curiosity ahead of us. Yeah, be curious. Anything is possible. Not just, stay on the negative. Oh, I'm gonna fail. No, if you study and put in the work, you can pass. So mindfulness pauses that negative energy and allows you to open up your mind to more positive energy, and that will help to relieve stress or help you to manage your stressful work environment. All right, so number 4, what we're going to be looking at is reevaluating negative thoughts. Now, after enduring prolonged worry and chronic stress, it's common for your mind to leap to conclusion and view situations negatively, as I said before. For example, if your boss doesn't greet you in the morning, you might immediately think, oh, he's upset with me. I'll get fired. Oh, what am I do now? But you don't have to do that. Sometimes it's not even that serious, people. All right? So, to counteract these automatic judgments, practice stepping back from your negative thoughts and simply observing them. Yeah? You reach your work 1 minute late, you see the boss quickly walk past, say, oh, jeez, I'm going to fire me now, you know, so me never there. And you fret and worry and come up with all these sorts of negative situations. And it's simple. If your boss has a plan to fire you, he's going to have to talk to you at some point, send an email. You're not getting none of that yet, so don't worry yourself. Just ensure that you put in the work that you need to put in so that it doesn't become an issue. And ensure that you're not so late again next time so that you have nothing to worry about. Yeah? So instead of prolonging yourself and staying in that negative mindset, worrying about a situation, try and think what you can do to make it better. Yeah? So don't just sit down and fret. Do something. Do something. Do something. Do something. All right. So let's get to number 5 on our list. Number 5 says letting go of perfection. This is a big one for most of you out there. It's like, oh my gosh, you'll never give up. And that puts an excessive amount of stress in your life that is not necessary. All right, so if you find yourself obsessing over getting that presentation exactly right, or spending extra hours refining a report you've completed days ago, it might be time to pause and reflect. While striving for perfection is, it has its advantages, it often leads to significant stress and can contribute to burnout as well. Can you imagine you finished the proposal 1 week ago, and this week you still go over? How much time? So, one of the best things I would say is to give it to a friend to proofread. If you have proofread it at one time or so, give it to a friend. Give yourself a break. Give it to a friend, ask them to proofread, and then it must be a friend that you can trust their judgment. It's one of the roughest things if you give somebody something to proofread and you're still doubting them. Why? You've read it before, you see it looks good. You ask them, oh, what we can change. They say it's good so far. Trust the process. Don't excessively stress yourself. Oh, I have to go back over, I have to go read it over and write it over. Perfection is good, but trust me, sometimes the chase for perfection costs you so much, and burnout, we don't want you to burn out. All right, so to manage your perfection tendencies, try to prioritize the effort you invest in a project rather than personalize setbacks or mistakes. All right, so once you know that you've put out your best in the project, rely on that confidence to know that, yeah, I did my best. Yeah. I want to say big up to I Am On a Rebel. Big up to Chroma's Chroma's Nikki, large up yourself. And big up to, this is Jimmy Jeff has joined as well. Large up to everybody checking on the Instagram live. All right, so we're talking about effective workplace stress management, ways in which you can manage that stressful situation at work or a stressful work environment to ensure that you get through your week, get through your year, and there's no burnout to worry about. We're trying to avoid the burnout. So now we've gone through 5 techniques or strategies that you can implement throughout your day. 1, relaxation strategies. 2, problem solving techniques. 3, mindfulness. 4, reevaluating negative thoughts. And 5, letting go of perfectionism. All right, now let's jump to number 6. Exercise regularly. We've been saying this from the year has begun. I think almost every topic has led us back to exercise. People, exercise regularly. Physical activity releases endorphins, which can enhance your mood and relieve stress. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days. So we're not saying every day, but I would suggest at least 5 or 4, at least 4 to 5 days for the week. Yeah, you want more days of exercise than more days of rest, right? So 4 to 5 days of exercise. 4 is the average. So just keep it at least 4 days per week. 30 minutes, people. We're not asking for an hour out of a day. That's 30 minutes. Regular exercise does a lot. Keeps you fit, keeps you healthier, and also releases endorphins. That little nice happy feeling. Yeah. Might have felt on the first day of the gym, but trust me, once you begin to pick up that attitude, that discipline of exercising regularly, you're gonna feel yourself more, excited to get up. You're gonna feel that little pep in your step, and if something drop, it's not gonna be a big deal. You just bend down and pick it up and get on your way. All right, so people, started this month. You know, but I wait till January right now. Let something there. Starting this month, let's work on getting regular exercise a part of our day. All right. Now, number 7 Take breaks. Yeah, take a break. Some people just work right through, no lunch break, no nothing. Just work right through the day, so. When you look 3 o'clock, oh my gosh, you didn't take lunch yet. No, I got to take a break. All right, so incorporate short breaks throughout your day to recharge. Step outside, stretch, or practice deep breathing to clear your mind. Especially when you're on something that is stumping your brain, like you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? What do I do here? Please don't sit down and burn out yourself. Take a break, go outside, get a glass of water, take a deep breath, stretch if you need to. Yeah. People on the live watching me. Big up to Mama Nose, J.A. in the building, large up. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good, Mama. And yeah, they are deep breathing exercises for relaxation. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. And that can put a big difference in your day. All right. So, number 7, take breaks. And now we move to number 8 on our list. Prioritize sleep. Yeah, prioritize sleep. Sleep is a big deal. Let me add that to the list. Things that we've discussed from January till now, 90% of them involves regular exercise, and 90% of them involves getting regular sleep. You have the people in work through, yes, but that doesn't mean you're gonna be staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning and then you're gonna sleep 5 o'clock and wake up 6 to get ready for the people in work. Yeah? Ensure you get adequate rest by establishing a consistent sleep schedule. If you find out that you fall asleep today 6 o'clock p.m. and tomorrow 9 p.m., then the next day 11 p.m., trust me, people, the cycle is going to continue. You're going to start falling asleep later and later each time. It's good to get a consistent sleep schedule together so your body knows when to expect sleep. And that way you sleep more comfortably. Yes, it's been a while. Miss No. Good to hear that you're good, Mama Knows, J. Hey. So come check out it. I see you put up something now. So come check it out. Don't worry yourself. I think that it was a launch date. The launch date not gone yet. So come check it out. Alright. So giving you a recap. Number 1, relaxation strategies. Practice that. Number 2, problem solving. Get that going. Techniques. Practice mindfulness. Reevaluate negative thoughts. Let go of perfectionism. Exercise regularly. Number 7, take breaks. Number 8, prioritize sleep. I'm going to give you all these questions, all this information going up to 7:30. On the other side of 7:30, I'm going to keep top of the class. And you guys have to give me answers relating to all this information I've given you. People, trivia can't done. It's Funtastic Friday. We have winnings right through the show. All right, so here we go. Number 9, practice gratitude. One of the best ways to effectively manage your workplace stress or stress in the workplace is to practice gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal or take a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for. Focusing on positive aspects can shift your mindset. Some people delay and live in the past and live in negativity and drown themselves in stress and worry and fear. But if you can simply take a moment out of each day and think about what you are thankful for. I know you might have been upset that you just bucket 2 or you reach work late or you're driving to work and you get a flat tire, right? After you have overcome that hurdle, I'm sure there are so many other things for you to be grateful for than to dwell on those negative moments. Alright, so keep a gratitude journal or take a break from each day. A little moment, a little 1 minute. You don't need the whole 5 hours. A little 1 minute or 2. Reflect on what you're thankful for. Let this method shift your mindset. Alright? And now number 10. We're going through, people, effective workplace stress management. We know the workplace is getting hot, heated, everybody's running up and down. Yeah? We just came to a mountain a while ago. You know, mountain time is crunch time, but we're starting a fresh month. We still got to get on the ball. So let's check on how we can effectively manage our workplace stress. All right. Number 10, set realistic goals, people. Set realistic goals. Here you are, you make a plan for the year. You haven't started anything as yet. It's now November, and you want to accomplish all 45 things in 2 months. Be realistic. Reevaluate those goals. Set realistic goals. Right? So break it into smaller, manageable steps and set achievable goals. We know the aim was to probably buy a car, buy a house, all these things, right? But what? If you're going to buy a car or buy a house, one of the biggest things, most important things, which is smaller than the main target, you're going to need what? You're going to need to have your deposit ready. You're going to need to have your deposit ready, right? So one of the targets you can work on is saving up your deposit. Then you break that down into smaller goals. How much am I going to save? How much can I save a week or a month or a day to get to my deposit amount? Yeah, in a suitable time, right? So once you start breaking down your goals into manageable tasks, smaller manageable tasks, this can actually prevent feelings from being overwhelmed and boost your sense of accomplishment. Because if you set a weekly target, first week you meet a target, you feel good. Second week you meet a target, you feel extra good. Third week you can even surpass your target. It's like you keep making, strides. And that's gonna be a manageable way for you. All right. Let me see now. I came on for the last 4, so you have to do a rookie run through all of those 10 when you're done. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you a recap always. We got about 2 minutes before the break. I got about 1 point left for you. All right. So after you set realistic goals, one of the final things you want to do is learn to say no. Learn to say no, my people. Learn to say no, right? Because everybody at work, well, I'm not guilty of this as well, because I just like to help out. But sometimes people are just going to tell them, say it not possible. Yeah. So set boundaries for declining additional commitments that may contribute to stress. Prioritize your well-being over obligation that may stretch you too thin. All right. Mama No says that should have been number 1. No, you can't just say no so after Batman. Right? So, learning to say no is very important. Right? Number 11 on our list is our bonus thing to do, because trust me, it's going to help to get you to a more stressful place. If today, say you have your work to do, Keisha come over and say, listen me, you can't help me with this. You can say, okay, I'll help you. Then them come and say, listen, we need somebody to sign up for the football club. You run go sign up. Then somebody come to you and say, listen, we need somebody to go do the games night. People, don't stress yourself in. At some point, just be a spectator. You can't. You would like to participate, sure, but don't be the organizer every time. Don't be organizing 15 events, and guess what's going to happen? You're gonna be there trying to manage all of this. Instead of pulling through with 1 and 2 successful tasks, you're going to end up doing 15 subpar tasks. You're not going to be able to put out your 100% in these many things that you have taken on. So check what's going on your schedule. If you can't do it, or you can't make it, or you can't assist with that task right now, don't just do it for make people hype or to, impress anybody. Don't burn out. Don't wear yourself thin. If you're not able to do it, just say, listen, I have a lot on my plate this weekend. I won't be able to do that, but I'll give you my support if I can, however way I can, but I'm not able to take over this task. And that's simple. That's simple. All right, so let me go through the list of things that we looked at for effective workplace stress management. All right, so remember, number 1, relaxation strategies. Find ways to, regroup, refresh your mind, So we gave a relaxation technique where you sit, relax comfortably, and you start to tense and relax muscles throughout your body. So you start from like your thighs, your calves. You tense the muscle for 10 seconds. You release it for 20 seconds. It's like you're relaxing and then releasing. It's like a stretch for your muscles. Yeah, that is a way to kind of refresh your mind and can also alleviate anxiety. Number two, take up practice problem solving techniques. Have a set of techniques at hand so whenever you encounter anything critical, you have a method for approaching them. So one of the techniques that we said was simple. Create a 5 or 6 step plan when it comes to problem solving. Number one, define the problem, brainstorming. Then you go to evaluating your solutions, then creating an action plan, and then implementing the selected option. So you create a little strategy that will help you whenever they give you a big task. It's not overwhelming because you have a strategy already. Number three, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness gets persons out of their what you call it now, rough spot, right? Sometimes you're in a situation, yes, oh my gosh, I just messed up that presentation, and you sit on there and you're worried and you're stressed throughout that whole thing. People, mindfulness gets you to let go of the past and not fret about the future. Yeah, clear your mind and realize that hey, what has gone has gone. That's acceptance, and what is to come, anything is possible. So let me see how I can improve what is to come. Mindfulness. All right, that's number three. Number four, reevaluate negative thoughts. Some people, as soon as them see something, them just think the worst or think the negative thoughts. Yeah. You see the bus I come, the bus look for. Oh my gosh, the bus full. Oh my, we can't bet the bus full. You know, you see the bus yet, and you're stressed for the last 3 minutes when the bus I take to come up the road. And when you look, you see the bus empty seat tonight. What was the worried for? Yeah. So reevaluate negative thoughts and train your mind not to think of only the negative or the worst of a situation. Instead, think about what can become positive out of this situation. Yes, mindfulness, living in the moment. There you go. Accept and move on. Number four, letting go of perfectionism. Perfection is good, but guess what? Don't kill yourself over it. You read the 1,000-page paragraph thing over and over. You don't find a fault. You give a friend to brainstorm, them not find a fault. You gotta tell a friend them never look good. We are though. Yeah? We understand that there are people who might have a little flaw here and there. But once you know that you've put in your best into the work, that should be good enough. Yeah? So even though you finished the work from last week, even this week you're still not anything, because why? Yeah, stress ain't not perfect. And guess what happened? You end up missing the deadline. Let go of perfectionism. Value the work that you put in, whatever you're doing, and trust that, yeah, it's good enough. Number six, exercise regularly. We know what that means already. Number seven, take breaks. Don't just go through the work with 5-7 hours and sit down there. Take a break. Pause. Deep breath. Relax. Refresh your mind. Clear your mind. Go outside. Come back. All right. And perfectionism also doesn't leave room for growth. And there you go from Mama Knows. Yeah. All right. Number 8, prioritize sleep. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Yeah. You know the thing already. Essential. Number 9, practice gratitude. Be grateful, man. Somebody come and give you one out of the drink. Oh my gosh, I 10 drinks in the fridge. Be grateful. I watch everything else and you don't realize that you never have the drinks to start with. Yeah? You drive it to work, the car tire get a flat. Oh my gosh, you ball and you ball. Give thanks that you have a spare. Give thanks that you instead of reaching an hour late, you reach 10 minutes late. Yeah? There's so much to be give thanks that you even have a car for drive. Some people still wait for the bus. And if you can't take the bus, boy, give thanks because some people still can't walk. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to give thanks for each time. Alright? Number 10, set realistic goals. If you get a big task, break it down into workable goals you can make each step easier. And number 11, learn to say no. And everything if you take on. You're not in charge of your time. Yeah? And every extracurricular activity if you take up. Yeah? Manage your time, manage your energy, and avoid burnout. Yeah? Those are our 11 tips that we've given you for effective workplace stress management. We're going to go to the break. When we return, it's all about the trivia and question segment. Let's see who knows more or who has been listening best to the segment. And we're going to give out some prizes. Here we go. We'll be right back after the break.